I think everyone is aware of what is happening in the supply chain right now with tariffs and any supply chain disruption you can think about. There are things you can plan for, there are things you can't plan for. So no matter what, I think it's really important that you're just transparent and upfront and let your retailer know how these tariffs are potentially going to be impacting not only the cost of what you might need to sell your product at, but maybe any of the production as well, and if there might be any shifts to lead times or your ability to deliver an order on time or in full. So I think the more you can just be upfront and manage that collaboration, you can navigate that together. And then the other thing I would say is, again, especially for emerging brands, the reality is they're probably going to have to change price, right? You're not going to be able to necessarily move your manufacturing or make some of these long-term strategic decisions. So if you are looking at adjusting your price, just be thoughtful. Maybe you only adjust it on one of your products within your line versus all, or maybe there's very intentional amounts. We were working with a smaller CPG company that mentioned, for now, they've got enough inventory on hand so that anything they have right now isn't necessarily going to be impacted. But as they're getting new shipments of their product over the next few months or so, they're really going to have to take a look at their margins. And they weren't as worried about it because they felt like they were a premium product. So if they were to increase their price by $1, it wouldn't necessarily have that much of an impact, or they felt like the customer would still be able to pay for it. But the reality is, someone's adjusting the price somewhere, which is going to impact the consumer. So again, I think it's be transparent, just be able to back up your decisions with the data and make sure you and your retailer are on the same page.
Rob, any color you'd add here?
As a startup, my cash flow is paramount and likely very restricted. I don't have a lot of negotiating power, production scale. Like I said, capital is limited. I don't have the financial wherewithal to absorb these costs. So I'm going to have to pass them through to the retailer and to the customer. So generally speaking, I'm going to rely on many of the things that Emily just stated. Transparency and relationship management, the things that have helped me get through previous supply chain disruptions. Those are going to guide me through this one as well.